Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube Holiday Nationals. It is now time for final eliminations. We start in top, Fuel. Round number 1. Our first pair, number 8 qualifier, Fisher in the far lane, taking on Gary Selzy, number 9 qualifier in the near lane. A good run. Gary Selzy going in the next round. 175-2, taking out Fisher's 176-0. Our next pair, we have number 3 qualifier, Larry Dixon in the near lane. Number 14 qualifier, Thunder in the far lane. Dixon crashes, hits cones. Thunder is going to go on the next round, 173-4. Dixon's time does not count. Disqualified. Our next pair, number 6 qualifier, Sean Langan in the far lane. Taking on number 11 qualifier, Bones in the near lane. Bones struggles off the starting line. Langdon's going to get the win at 175-1. Bones did not hit a cone. He does get his 2-11 with a 3. Our next pair, number 5 qualifier, Tony Schumacher in the far lane. Taking on number 12 qualifier, Doug Coletta in the near lane. Schumacher loses his wing, still gets the win at 172-2, taking out Doug Coletta's 173-4. I guys don't know why the camera's all unfocusy. Our next pair, number 2 qualifier, Brandon Bernstein in the far lane. Taking on number 15 qualifier, Samantha in the near lane. Team Thunder has one dragster in to the next round. And that's all it's going to be. 171-5 for Brandon Bernstein, taking out Samantha's 172-9. Good run. Our next pair, number 1 qualifier, Melanie Troxel in the far lane, taking on Corey Mack, number 16 qualifier in the near lane. Melanie Troxel, 171-4, taking on Corey Mack's 175-0. Our next pair, number 7 qualifier, Mike Dunn in the far lane, taking on number 10 qualifier, Kenny Bernstein near lane. Going to be Mike Dunn at 171-7, taking out Kenny Bernstein's 172-2. And our final pair, our top fuel, round number 1. We have number 4 qualifier, Joe Amato in the near lane, taking on number 13 qualifier, Clay Milliken in the far lane. Joe Amato, 169-6, goes low for the round. 182-1 for Milliken. Amato moves on. Your top fuel round 2 matchups are as followed. Melanie Troxel will have lane choice over Gary Selzy. Brandon Bernstein will have lane choice over Mike Dunn. Thunder will have lane choice over Sean Langdon. And Joe Amato will have lane choice over Tony Schumacher. It's now time for Funny Car round number 1. Our first pair, number 8 qualifier, Mellon in the far lane. Taking on number 9 qualifier, Eric in the near lane. Former teammates. Eric with a win, a 160 with a 5, taking on Mellon's 161-4. Our next pair, number 6 qualifier, Fisher in the far lane, taking on number 11 qualifier, Haladik in the near lane. Fisher's going on 159-9, taking on Haladik's 162-0. Our next pair, number 2 qualifier, Alex Laughlin in the far lane, taking on Ron Capps, number 15 qualifier in the near lane. Cap's gotten in the last session. Not going to go anywhere here. 159-6 for Alex Laughlin. 167-9 for Ron Capps. Laughlin moves on. Our next pair, number 1 qualifier, Allie in the far lane, taking on number 16 qualifier, Jim Epler near lane. It's going to be Allie as Epler crashes before the finish line. 158-2 for Allie. Our next pair, number 5 qualifier, Mello in the far lane, taking on number 12 qualifier, Cruz Pedregon in the near lane. It's going to be Mello, 158-8, taking out Cruz's 161-9. Our next pair, number 3 qualifier, Caden in the near lane, taking on Dale Creasy Jr., number 14 qualifier in the far lane. Caden's at the near lane. He goes a 160 with a 2, taking out Creasy's 167-1. Our next pair, number 10 qualifier, Scoop Ricardo in the far lane. Taking out number 10 qualifier, Donnie in the near lane. Donnie struggles off the start line. Gonna take the L. 165.4 for Ricardo. 176.9 for Donnie. And our final pair of funny car, round number 1. Number 4 qualifier, Sinister in the near lane. Taking on teammate, number 13 qualifier, Thunder in the far lane. And it's going to be Sinister, 159.1, taking out Thunder's 166.6. Your funny car round 2 matchups are as followed. Ali has lane choice over Eric. Laughlin has lane choice over Ricardo. Caden will take on Fisher. Fisher has lane choice. Sinister will take on Mello. Mello has lane choice. It is now time for Pro Stock, round number 1. Our first pair, number 7 qualifier, John Cena in the far lane. Taking on number 10 qualifier, Erica Enders in the near lane. Cena gets the win, a 162.6, taking on Erica Enders, 164.5. Our next pair, number 4 qualifier, Fast Fish in the near lane. Taking on number 13 qualifier, Bones in the far lane. Fast Fish gets the win, a 160 with a 3, taking out Bones, 163.2. Our next pair, number 2 qualifier, Zan in the far lane. Taking on number 15 qualifier, Dave Conley in the near lane. Zan is going to get the win, a 162.7, taking out Conley's 164.3. Our next pair, number 8 qualifier, Civic in the far lane. Taking on number 9 qualifier, Balma in the near lane. Civic going on a 162.6, taking out Balma's 164.3. Our next pair, number 6 qualifier, CM Punk in the near lane. Taking on number 11 qualifier, Vidisky in the far lane. CM Punk with a win, a 160 with a 2. Taking out Vidisky's 162.6. Our next pair, number 3 qualifier, Caden in the near lane. Taking on Fireball, number 14 qualifier in the far lane. Caden with the win, a 159.9, taking out Fireball, 165.2. Our next pair, number 5 qualifier, Dodger in the far lane. Taking on number 12 qualifier, Hockey in the near lane. Roger Dodger gets the win, a 158.6. He goes low for the round. 161.9 for Hockey. And our final pair of Pro Stock, round number 1. Number 1 qualifier, Toyota in the near lane. Taking on number 16 qualifier, Biggie in the far lane. Toyota gets the win at 158.2. Taking out Biggie's 165.7. Toyota takes the quickest run of the round. Your Pro Stock round 2 matchups are as followed. Toyota has lane choice over Civic. Caden will take on Cena. Cena has lane choice. Caden will have lane choice over Punk. And Fast Fish will take on Dodger. Dodger has lane choice. It is now time for Pro Stock Thunder Cycle round number 1. Qualifying to complete. Our first pair, number 3 qualifier, Steve in the far lane. Taking on number 14 qualifier, Caleb in the near lane. It's going to be Steve, 162.6. Taking out Caleb's 165.1. We're seeing a lot of 162.6 come up. Our next pair, number 7 qualifier, Mar in the far lane. Taking on number 10 qualifier, Goku in the near lane. It's going to be Mar, 161.3. Taking out Goku's 166.1. Our next pair, number 2 qualifier, Snow in the near lane. Taking on number 15 qualifier, Sinister in the far lane. It's going to be Snow, 162.8. Taking out Sinister's 168.7. Our next pair, number 8 qualifier, Nate in the far lane. Taking on number 9 qualifier, Scotty in the near lane. Going to be Nate, 161.9. Taking out Scotty's 165.4. Our next pair, number 4 qualifier, Dallas in the near lane. Taking out number 13 qualifier, Terry in the far lane. It's Dallas with the win, 163-3. 163-3 for Dallas. Taking out Terry's 166-4. Our next pair, number 5 qualifier, Vegeta in the far lane. Taking on number 12 qualifier, King in the near lane. Going to be Vegeta, 160 with an 8. Taking out King's 167-1. Our next pair, number 1 qualifier, Michelle in the far lane. Taking on number 16 qualifier, Linlin in the near lane. Going to be Michelle, 161-9, taking on Linlin's 167-5. And our final pair of Pro Select Thunder Cycle round number 1. Number 6 qualifier, Eric in the far lane, taking on number 11 qualifier, Violet in the near lane. Eric's going to squeeze by Violet after struggling on the starting line, 164-3, taking out Violet, 165-7. Round 2 of Pro Select Thunder Cycle is as followed. Michelle will take on Nate. Nate has lane choice. They both ran on 161-9. Nate ran it first. Snow will take on teammate Mar. Mar has lane choice. Steve will have lane choice over Eric. And Dallas will take on Vegeta. Vegeta has lane choice. It is now time for Mario Kart. Round number 1. Our first pair, we have number 8 qualifier, Light Blue Yoshi in the far lane. Number 9 qualifier, Shy Guy in the near lane. Good run, 158-6, taking out Shy Guy's 159-0. Our next pair, number 5 qualifier, Koopa Troopa in the near lane. Taking on number 12 qualifier, Baby Luigi in the far lane. Gonna be Koopa Troopa, 157-6, taking on Baby Luigi's 157-9. Our next pair, number 2 qualifier, Toad in the near lane, taking on number 15 qualifier, Princess Peach in the far lane. Toad's crew got the cart ready to go. He wants redemption from yesterday, and he got it, 157-9 in the near lane, taking out Princess Peach, 159-5. Our next pair, number 7 qualifier, Purple Yoshi in the far lane, taking on number 10 qualifier, Donkey Kong in the near lane. Good run. They both run a 158-7. Donkey Kong gets the win line. Donkey Kong moves on. Our next pair, number 3 qualifier, Tanuki Mario in the near lane, taking on number 14 qualifier, Red Yoshi in the far lane. Tanuki Mario comes off the track, hits cones, gets disqualified. Red Yoshi goes on, 157-9. Our next pair, number 6 qualifier, Bowser in the far lane, taking on number 11 qualifier, Cat Peach in the near lane. Cat Peach crashes off the side of the track. What the hell is going on? 158-4 for Bowser. He's going to move on. Our next pair, number 4 qualifier, Lakitu in the far lane, taking on number 13 qualifier, Diddy Kong in the near lane. There we go, good run. 156-1 from Lakitu, 157-7 from Diddy Kong. Lakitu moves on. And our final pair of Mario Kart, round number 1. Number 1 qualifier, Light Blue Shy Guy in the near lane, taking on number 16 qualifier, Green Yoshi in the far lane. It's going to be Light Blue Shy Guy, 156-7. Taking out Green Yoshi's 159-8. Your Mario Kart round 2 matchups are as followed. Light Blue Shy Guy will have lane choice over Light Blue Yoshi. Toad will have lane choice over Donkey Kong. Red Yoshi will have lane choice over Bowser. Lakitu will have lane choice over Koopa Troopa. It is now time for round 2 Top Fuel. Our first pair, number 4 qualifier, Joe Amato in the far lane, taking on number 5 qualifier, Tony Schumacher in the near lane. A good run. It's going to be Joe Amato, 170 with a 2, taking out Tony Schumacher, 171-2. Our next pair, number 2 qualifier, Brandon Bernstein in the far lane, taking on number 7 qualifier, Mike Dunn in the near lane. Dunn struggles off the line. Going to be Brandon Bernstein, 169-7, taking out Dunn's 186-6. Our next pair, number 14 qualifier Thunder in the far lane. Taking on number 6 qualifier Sean Langdon in the near lane. Thunder's going to the semis, 172.7 for Thunder, taking on Sean Langdon's 173.6. And our final pair are Top Fuel round number 2. Number 1 qualifier Melanie Troxel in the far lane, taking on number 9 qualifier Gary Selsey in the near lane. Going to be Troxel, 170 with an 8, taking out Selsey's 174.7. Your Top Fuel semifinal matchups are as followed. Melanie Troxel will take on Joe Amato. Joe Amato is lane choice. And Brandon Bernstein with lane choice over Thunder. It is now time for Funny Car, second round. Our first pair, number 2 qualifier Alex Laughlin in the far lane, taking on number 7 qualifier Scoop Ricardo near lane. And Laughlin's going to get the win, a 159.1, taking on Ricardo's 160 with the 5. Our next pair, number 5 qualifier Mello in the far lane, had lane choice over number 4 qualifier Sinister in the near lane, who goes on to the semifinals. And it's going to be Mello by 1/1000th of a second, a 159.0 for Mello, taking out Sinister's 159.1. Our next pair, number 1 qualifier Allie in the far lane, taking on number 9 qualifier Eric in the near lane. Good run's going to be Allie, 157.4, taking out Eric's 159.8. And our final pair of Funny Car round number 2. We have number 6 qualifier Fisher in the far lane, had lane choice over number 3 qualifier Caden in the near lane. And it's going to be Caden, a 158.6, taking out Fisher's 159.1. Your semifinals in Funny Car are as followed. Allie will have lane choice over Mello, and Laughlin will take on Caden. Caden has lane choice. It is now time for Pro Stock, round number 2. Our first pair, number 5 qualifier Roger Dodger in the far lane, had lane choice over number 4 qualifier Fast Fish in the near lane. Fast Fish is the reigning champion. It's going to be Fast Fish, 159.5, taking on Dodgers, 160 with a 4. Our next pair, number 2 qualifier Zan in the far lane, did not have lane choice over number 7 qualifier John Cena in the near lane. Cena struggles in the near lane. Zan gets the win, 161.6, taking out Cena's 171.3. Our next pair, number 1 qualifier Toyota in the far lane, taking on number 8 qualifier Civic in the near lane. Civic struggles off the starting line, 159.2 for Toyota. 170 with the 2 for Civic. Toyota moves on. And our final pair of Pro Stock, round number 2. Number 3 qualifier Caden in the far lane, had lane choice over number 6 qualifier CM Punk in the near lane. And Caden's going to the semis, 159.9 for Caden, taking out Punk's 161.1. Your Pro Stock semifinal matches are as followed. Toyota will have lane choice over Fast Fish. Zan will take on Caden. Caden his lane choice. It's now time for Pro Stock Thunder Cycle round number 2. Our first pair, we have number 5 qualifier Vegeta in the far lane, had lane choice over number 4 qualifier Dallas in the near lane. It's going to be Vegeta, 162.2, taking out Dallas, 163.7. Our next pair, number 8 qualifier Nate in the far lane, had lane choice, virtue of running the same number first, over number 1 qualifier Michelle in the near lane, who goes to the semis. It's going to be Michelle, 160 with a 9, taking out Nate's 162.5. Our next pair, number 3 qualifier Steve in the far lane, had lane choice over number 6 qualifier Eric in the near lane. And it's going to be Steve, a 162.4, taking out Eric's 163.3. In our final pair of Pro Stock Thunder Cycle, round number 2, we have number 7 qualifier Martin in the far lane, had lane choice over number 2 qualifier Snow in the near lane. Teammates. And it's going to be Snow, 161.8, taking out Mars, 163.7. Your Pro Select Thunder Cycle semifinal matchups are as followed. Michelle has lane choice over Vegeta, and Snow will have lane choice over Steve. It's now time for Mario Kart, round number 2. Our first pair, we have Lakitu, number 4 qualifier in the far lane. Had lane choice over number 5 qualifier, Koopa Troopa in the near lane. Koopa Troopa stops on the starting line at 157.5 for Lakitu. He's going to move on. Our next pair, number 1 qualifier, Light Blue Shy Guy in the near lane. Had lane choice over number 8 qualifier, Light Blue Yoshi in the far lane. Which Light Blue car is going to the semis? It's going to be Light Blue Shy Guy, 157.7. Taking out Light Blue Yoshi's, 158.6. Our next pair, number 3 qualifier, Red Yoshi in the far lane. Had lane choice over number 6 qualifier, Bowser in the near lane. And it's going to be Red Yoshi by a thou, 159.1. Taking out Bowser's, 159.2. And our final pair of Mario Kart round number 2. Number 2 qualifier, Toad in the near lane. Had lane choice over number 10 qualifier, Donkey Kong in the far lane. Going to be Toad, 157.8, taking out Donkey Kong, 159.0. Your Mario Kart semifinals are as followed. Light Blue Shy Guy will take on Lakitu. Lakitu is lane choice, and Toad will have lane choice over Red Yoshi. It is time for the semifinals, starting in top fuel. Our first pair, we have number 4 qualifier, Joe Motto in the near lane. Had lane choice over number 1 qualifier, Relane Troxel, far lane. And it's going to be Melanie Troxel by a thou, 169.5, taking on Joe Motto's, 169.6. And who will she face? We have Brandon Bernstein, number 2 qualifier in the near lane. Had lane choice over number 14 qualifier, Thunder in the far lane. And it's going to be Brandon Bernstein at 167.3. Taking out Thunder's 175.8. Melanie Troxel will take on Brandon Bernstein, who just reset the national record in top fuel. Brandon Bernstein is lane choice going in the final. It's now time for Funny Car semifinals. Our first pair, number 1 qualifier, Allie in the near lane. Taking on number 5 qualifier, Mello in the far lane. Who's going to the final? And it's going to be Mello. Allie crashes off the starting line. 158.8 for Mello. Allie goes nowhere. Who will face Mello in the final? We have number 2 qualifier, Alex Laughlin in the near lane. Did not have lane choice over number 3 qualifier, Caden in the far lane. And it's going to be Caden, 157.9, taking out Alex Laughlin's 158.9. Mello will take on former teammate Caden in the Funny Car final. And here we are for Pro Stock semifinals. Our first pair, number 1 qualifier, Toyota in the far lane. Taking on number 4 qualifier, Fast Fish in the near lane. Toyota had lane choice. And it's going to be Toyota, 158.6, taking out Fast Fish, 159.4. Who faces Toyota? We have number 2 qualifier, Zan in the near lane. Did not have lane choice over number 3 qualifier, Caden in the far lane. Can Caden go to 2 finals? That is going to be a no by a thou. 159.9 for Zan, taking out Caden's 160 with a 0. Toyota will take on Zan. Toyota has lane choice. It's now time for the Pro Stock Thunder Cycle semifinal rounds. Up first, we have number 1 qualifier, Michelle in the near lane. Had lane choice over number 5 qualifier, Vegeta in the far lane. Michelle's been running good in the near lane. And she's going to the final in the near lane. 161.3 for Michelle, taking on Vegeta's 162.5. And who will face Michelle? We have number 2 qualifier Snow in the far lane, had lane choice. Over number 3 qualifier Steve in the near lane. And it's going to be Snow, 159.8. The first Thunder Cycle to go into the 5s. New national record. Snow moves on. Steve, 163.8. Michelle will take on the new national record holder, Snow. Snow has lane choice. And now the Mario Kart semifinals. Our first pair, we have Lakitu in the far lane, number 4 qualifier. Taking on the number 1 qualifier, Light Blue Shy Guy near lane. Lakitu had lane choice. And Light Blue Shy Guy is going to get the win, 157.8, taking out Lakitu's 158.4. And who will face Light Blue Shy Guy in the final? We have number 2 qualifier Toad in the near lane, had lane choice. Over number 14 qualifier Red Yoshi in the far lane. It's going to be Red Yoshi's Toad crashes, 157.9. And Light Blue Shy Guy will take on Red Yoshi by 1,000th of a second. Light Blue Shy Guy has lane choice. Before we get to the finals, I just want to say I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas, a very Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, enjoy time with your family, and enjoy yourselves, please. Now let's get to the finals. It is time for the final rounds of the YouTube Holiday Nationals. Up first, Mario Kart. We have number 1 qualifier, Light Blue Shy Guy in the near lane. Had lane choice over number 14 qualifier, Red Yoshi in the far lane. Who's taking home the win? It's going to be Light Blue Shy Guy, 158.8. Red Yoshi stops at the end of the track without getting a time. And Light Blue Shy Guy takes the win again in Mario Kart. It's now time for the Pro Stock Thunder Cycle final. We have number 1 qualifier Michelle in the near lane. Did not have lane choice over number 2 qualifier Snow in the far lane. And it's going to be Snow, 160 with a 0, taking out Michelle's 161.3. And Snow gets the win today in Pro Stock Thunder Cycle. It is now time for the Pro Stock final. Number 1 qualifier Toyota in the near lane had lane choice over number 2 qualifier Zan in the far lane. And a great run. It's going to be Zan by 1,000. 158.5. Taking out Toyota's 158.6. And with that win, Zan has taken over the Pro Stock points lead. It's now time for the final round of Funny Car. We have number 5 qualifier Mello in the far lane. Did not have lane choice. Against number 3 qualifier Caden in the near lane. Former teammates who gets the win. And it's going to be Mello, 159.3, taking out Caden's 160.3. And Mello wins in Funny Car and also takes over the points lead. And it is time for the Top Fuel Final. We have number 1 qualifier Melanie Troxel in the far lane. Did not have lane choice against number 2 qualifier Brandon Bernstein in the near lane. Who wins the YouTube Holiday Nationals? It's going to be Brandon Bernstein, 167.4. 1,000 short of the national record. He sat in the semis. 170.4 for Melanie Troxel. And Brandon Bernstein takes the win. Here are your 5 winners for the YouTube Holiday Nationals. We will see you in 2026 to continue the season.